Hello and welcome back, dear students. Wish you all stay happy, healthy and safe. I'm Yojana Parak and today I'm going to explain you a chapter from your grammar textbook. Name of this chapter is Commonly Confused Words. Those words which are commonly used but they confuse us. How they confuse us? By their pronunciation. There are some words which have similar sound but have different spelling and different meaning. So those words which are having similar sound make us confused. There are some more types of words which make us confused. Now first we will understand about this type, which is called homophone. Those words which have similar pronunciation or have similar sound, those spellings or those words are known as homophones. But they are pronounced same, they have similar sound but they have different spelling and different meaning. Let us see some examples of it. First one you can see here, coarse. The spelling is C-O-A-R-S-E. That means rough. And second one is course, that is your school curriculum or your part of me, that means which you call main course. First you begin with starter and then main course, then dessert. So that is the part of me. The spelling of both this word are different, but this word are pronounced similar, course. And both these words are having different meanings. So in this way, this kind of words which are having similar sound and different meanings and different spellings, those are known as homophones. Let us see another example of it. Pore, that means tiny opening or tiny holes. Second one is to pour, that means to make something flow. When rain flows, that is also called pouring, when there is heavy rain. So first pour, that means tiny holes, and which leaves have tiny holes. And second one is pour, that is you can call when rain flows heavily, that is also called pour. So in this way, these both words are pronounced similarly but are having different meaning and different spelling. P-O-R-E, pour, that means a tiny opening, and P-O-U-R, that means to make something flow. All these pairs of words are homophones. Homophones are words which sound the same but are spelled differently and they have different meaning as well. Now I hope the concept of homophones is clear to you. Now we will do the exercise of this chapter. So let us begin the exercise. In this, you have to fill the blanks with correct words from the brackets. First example is given to you. Nobody could make father alter his decision. Here, ALTAR, that is a table where some things which are used in worship are kept. So that is alter. And next one is alter is to change or to make any difference. So here they do not refer to the table but they are referring to the changing of decision. So what spelling will be used? ALTER. So in this way, the word or the pair of words which are having similar sound but have different spelling and different meaning, and we have to use this word according to the sense of the sentence. Did you listen to the announcement made by the principal? Here you can see there are two words, principal and principal, but are having different spelling. Principal and another one is having PLE. So this is the difference between the spelling. Now this principal is a post of a person who is in school at high post, and this principal is values. Now values can't make announcement, so this announcement in the school is made by the principal, PAL. Clear? Now let us see next example. The captain asked his teammates to move forward. Here you can see there are two words, forward and forward, but are having different spelling and different meaning. Here you can see FOREWORD, forward, that means the preface. And next is forward, that means to go ahead. So here the captain is asking his teammates to go ahead, that means forward, FORWARD. Next one is, I think you should buy a new pair of canvas. Now here also you can see there are similar pronounced words, the words which have similar pronunciation, canvas and canvas, but have different spelling. The first one, canvas, that means a fabric, a strong or heavy fabric. And second one, that is when you go for analyzing or when you go for asking for words. So that is also called canvas. Here what they can buy, they cannot buy the canvas. They can buy the canvas, the fabric. Next one is, does this shop sell stationery? Here you can see there are two spelling of stationery. First one is having A and next one is having E. Now which spelling is having A? That means static, which do not change. And next one is the stationery, which is kept in which it include books and pencil, eraser, all other materials which are used for study. So this is stationery which can be kept in the shop, while the stationery is the position. Next, the brothers were ready to follow their father's advice. Here you can see there are two spelling of advice. One is having S and next one is having C. The difference between this is one is verb and next one is noun. Here verb is already given. The brothers were ready to follow. What they were ready to follow fathers. Here we have to put the noun. So what will be coming here? Noun, that is advice. Next one, when we entered the house, there was fall smell in the air. Here you can see two spelling of fall. Here it is U and here it is W. The difference between both the spelling is one that means to smell disgusting, and here this means to hunt the birds or to kill the birds. So when they entered in the room, this won't be usable for this sentence. So here we will use the smell which was disgusting. For that the word is used F-O-U-L, fall. Next, the vacant site was cleared for the construction of a hotel. Here this site does mean our vision, and this site is the place. They cannot clear the vision for their construction, but they cleared the place. So here we will use S-I-T-E, site. Now I hope with this exercise somewhat homophones the concept of homophones is clear to you. Let us move ahead. Now, in this exercise, each of this sentence has an error. Underline the error and write the correct word in the bracket, in the blanks. One has been done for you. See the example. Lina is very sensible to the suffering of others. Now, sensible is noun and sensitive is adjective. So, which word will be used here? When here very is given, that means after that we will use adjective, sensitive, not sensible. Next one, what a beautiful sight. The spelling of sight is wrong. So this is the beautiful vision or beautiful scenery of sunrise. Here we can't use SITE sight because there is not a particular place for sunrise. That is a vision or that is a scenery which we can see. So here sight word will be used for the view. Third, the students waited with bated breath to hear the result of the competition. Bait, that is the food of animals. And students were waiting eagerly and with somewhat tension and fear about the result. So here the spelling is incorrect and it will be BATED, bated. That means they were worried and excited for the result. During winter, almost all trees look bare. So here the word bare, these both words are pronounced similarly, are homophones, but have different meaning. This bare, that means the animal, and this bare, that means the trees do not have anything on it. They do not have leaves and flowers. So they were dried. So that will be called as bare. And this bare is animal. So there is mistake in spelling which you have to correct in this. Mix the flour with the water and make a dough. Now, so here you can see there is mistake in the spelling of flour. This is flour, that means fool, and this is flour, that is atta. We cannot make dough by the flour, so we have to write here FLOUR, flour. Next one is everybody approved. Approved, that means to accept the proposal except Suresh. When Suresh is exempted from it, that means he did not accept it. So here the correct spelling of that will be accept, to leave him apart from that. So the spelling is mistaken here. Both are homophones. They are pronounced similarly but are having different spelling and different meaning. Next is, what effect did the teacher's warning have on Rena? Here the effect, that means impact, and effect, that is outcome. What was the outcome of teacher's warning on Rena? So there is spelling mistake, and here we can again see the homophone. Do you like living on the 8th story? Here the spelling of story is wrong. There will be story, that is the floor, steps of a building, and here story, that means a tale, a figure. So do you like living on the 8th floor, that means 8th story? So the spelling of story is wrong, which we have to write it like this: S-T-O-R-E-Y. Now let us move towards the next exercise. Many animals have special features to dash to their surrounding, to get habitual or to get accepted by the surrounding, that is called adapt. So you have to choose the suitable word from this bracket and you have to write this in this blanks. The school authorities decided to dash the examination due to the heavy rains. Now what will they do? Because of heavy rain, they will delay the examination. The word for delay is defer. The customer had an easy dash to the manager of the bank. The easy entrance, that means easy access. So here the word will be access. Next one is the parents were ready to dash to their children's request. What will they do when they are ready to do something? That means they are bending or towards the demand of their children, towards the request of their children. So to get down, that means to accede, किसके सामने झुकना. Next one, do you dash that you were in the wrong? That means, do you accept, do you agree that you were in the wrong? Although the family isn't rich, all the members have a dash position. They are not rich, but they have respectable position in the society. Here the word is noun, not adjective. The accused was released on bail. Bail, that is जमानत पर किसी को छोड़ना, to leave someone on security for a smaller period. So that is known as bail. And leave is to go permanently. Pack your bags and get ready to leave. To leave that place forever. Now let us see some more homophones. Fare, that is the rent. What is the train fare to Kanpur? What is the rent or what they will have to pay to go to Kanpur? Next one is fair, that is the complexion, the light complexion. She had fair complexion and dark blue eyes. Next one, loose, that is not in fitting. He wore a loose shirt to feel comfortable. Next one is loose, that means to forget somewhere or जो चीज़ आप खो देते हैं. Don't lose the library book or you will be fined. Fine again, that means penalty. Right, that is correct or the direction. Please turn to the right and walk straight to reach the complex. So this is the direction, right direction, or you have to go to the right way. Right, that is ritual, religious ritual. An elaborate rite was performed before the construction of the housing. Steel, that is a metal. The knives are made of steel. And to steal, that is to rob. कोई चीज़ को चुरा लेना. The thieves who tried to steal, you can see the difference between the spelling E-E-E and E-A-L. The thieves who tried to steal the jewelry were caught. So in this way, Few examples of homophones are given which have similar sound but are having different spelling and different meanings. With this chapter comes to an end. Now let us move to the next chapter. Synonyms and antonyms. We know that there are words which have similar meaning or similar words which mean the meaning of those words is same, but still those meanings are used differently at different places where their use are different in somewhat sense. Synonyms are words that are similar to have or have a related meaning to another word. Synonyms are those words that are similar or are having related meaning to other word. It is important to use the correct synonym as they often do not mean exactly what the original word means. That is what I told you, that even though they are similar and are having related meaning, but their uses at different places is different. So when we use synonyms at different place, we have to use correct synonym because every synonym cannot mean exactly what the original word mean. For example, shirt is the synonym of clothes. Small is the synonym of little and large is synonym of big. But you have to be careful in using synonyms. For example, large and enormous are synonyms, but enormous has more meaning than large. When you use word large, that also mean a big thing or a huge thing, and enormous also mean the same, but their meaning in terms of extent they cover is different. You can say that elephant is large, but the universe is enormous. Now here some synonyms are given and you have to use the correct synonym for this original word which will be suitable for this word. To begin, that means to start, not to open and to continue. Both are having related meaning, but that is not the exact meaning what the original word is having. So here we will choose the word start, which is having the exact meaning for begin. Advance, that means to proceed, to go forward or to go ahead. So present and approach are related with that, but do not mean exactly what the word advance mean. So which word will you use? Proceed. Present, that is to represent or to show someone, and approach, that means to begin, while advance, that means to go ahead or to go forward. Creative, that means original, something which is original, while smart and clever, that means intelligent. Renowned, that is famous, while popular and friendly have similar meaning, or you can say related meaning, but does not have exact meaning. Next is conceited, that means garv ya ghamand. So exact word for that will be proud. While stubborn, that means ziddi, and eminent, that is excellent in his work. So these words are related but do not have exact meaning. So we will choose proud. Next is lively, that means happy, joyful and cheerful. So cheerful word will be suitable for this. While naughty and energetic do have related meaning but not the exact meaning of the original word. Next is industrious, that means hardworking. For that, suitable word will be persevering. While sincere, that means the one who is very humble, honest and modest. And next one is nimble, that means someone who do every work hurriedly. So these are related but do not have the exact meaning. Benevolent, for that generous word will be suitable. Benevolent, that means who is very kind. While polite and systematic word are having related meaning but do not have the exact meaning. So in this way, similar words are given to you, but among them you have to choose the exact meaning, the word which gives the exact meaning of the original word. Now let us move ahead. Here you have to find similar word for complicated. Intricate, naughty, not, that means gan, ulcha hua. So naughty will be similar word for complicated. Puzzling, next one is involved or troublesome. Next one is difficult and arduous. So these are the similar word or synonyms of complicated. Now we will see some antonyms. An antonym is a word with a meaning exactly opposite to that of another word. For example, wise is an antonym of foolish, cruel is an antonym of kind. Antonym can be formed with the help of prefix also. For example, here you can see obedient. Before obedient, the prefix is added dis, so it will become disobedient. Polite, before polite, prefix is added im, so it will become impolite. And by this way, just by adding prefix in the original word, we can make the opposite word for it. For example, happy, if you add the prefix un, it will become unhappy, and exactly opposite of the original word. Now you have to add prefix and make antonym of the original word. Let us see. Probable, that means possibility of occurring of something. So what prefix we have to use in this? Improbable. Next is continue, for that this prefix will be used, so it will become discontinue, that means to stop. Accurate, that is correct, and for that in prefix will be used to make antonym. Inaccurate, that means which is incorrect. Measurable, that you can count, and immeasurable, that cannot be counted. Regular, to make antonym of that we will use IR prefix and it will become irregular. Next is order, that means in a particular sequence, and opposite of it is disorder, that means is not in a particular sequence. Correct, that is right, and it is a similar word of accurate also. So here we will again use incorrect, IN prefix for this. Effective, the antonym of it will be made by adding IN prefix in it, and it will become ineffective, which does not have any effect or any impact. So in this way, this exercise also comes to an end. Now there are some words, for that you have to make antonyms. Let us see one by one. Similar, for that antonym is different. Construct, for that antonym is destroy. Construct, that means to build someone, and destroy, that means to diminish something. Depressed, that is unhappy or less cheerful, for that antonym will be cheerful, happy. Next one is irrelevant. Irrelevant, which is not related with something. So there will be relevant. Opposite word of irrelevant will be relevant. Next one is untruthful. That means something which is not accurate or which is not correct. For that, antonym will be candid. Candid, that means which is accurate and correct. Silence, when there is a pin drop silence, or you can say there is everything quiet, there is no noise. Antonym of that is bill, that means noise. Immodest, that means someone who is not humble. Antonym of it is coy, that is someone who is shy and very modest. Next is tame. Tame, that is someone who is very calm. The opposite word for that will be fierce. That means who gets angry very easily. Next word is unfortunate. The one with whom luck does not support. So that one will be called unfortunate when he is not lucky. So opposite word for that will be lucky. Here you can see. So this way, opposite word of this original word are given in this